Ben, great to catch up with you. Welcome to Birmingham. Jessica, of course, in action here at the Commonwealth Games. Arrived quite early as well, so it's given you time to prepare. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's been good. I think one thing about the badminton is, so before the opening ceremony starts, you get time to, play on the match courts and the show court, just get a feel of what that would be like. And now, since the team event started, we've not been able to practice on that, so it was valuable to come early for Jess to, get used to playing in that kind of, on the courts that she will be competing on. Because when she goes on for her first match, that'll be the first time since before the opening ceremony that she'll have got to play on those. It was very useful for us to come before then. Yeah.
And that is a very important aspect of it, because the surfaces will all be ever so slightly different depending on where you're playing as well. So just to get a feel for it is very important, isn't it?
Yeah, just kind of spatial awareness of the court and where you're hitting, getting used to that. It's slightly different on each court, especially for different sizes of balls, and getting used to how the shuttle feels. In each hall is very different, different lighting as well. Just getting used to that is pretty valuable for Jess. Yeah.
Now, of course, for Team Isle of Man, some of them are quite big teams as well. For yourself in the coaching side, it's one-to-one effectively with Jessica as well. How good is that? The fact that you can just focus with one athlete and just go through the processes.
Yeah, there's kind of pros and cons really. Like I think, especially with badminton being like a head-to-head sport, you see like the benefit of the bigger nations having like a whole squad to train with. They can kind of spar against each other and help out with each other's training, kind of do like 2v1 or 3v1. Obviously we're in a bit of a different situation. It's good that Jess can focus on one event, but we also have the downside of there's certain things we might not be able to do because we just don't have the personnel to do it. There's only myself helping out. So we try to where we can find other countries. So she's been sparring with countries like Malta, Mauritius. These guys have they've been to Olympics, so it's just great for Jess to get that level of training. But it's also a bit more unpredictable than having your own team of players that that you're used to.
And from a coach's perspective in general, having the first few days here, how have you found the facilities and being able to get set up in Birmingham?
Oh, the facilities are fantastic. They've done a great job. All the organisers and volunteers have done a great job setting everything up. It basically just allows the athletes to perform at their best, which is exactly what you want to see on the day.
And obviously the draw was made a few days ago as well. You've had time maybe to look at the field. How good of a quality is the field out there in this event in particular, would you say?
The quality of the field's very high. Even if we just take the women's singles, which Jess is in, there's multiple Commonwealth Games medalists, even Olympic medalists in the draw. So it's a very competitive draw, and the quality is very high. So I'm very excited for the competition to get started.
And just from your perspective as well, again, not going to make any particular predictions, but for you as a coach and seeing Jessica compete here, what would you count as success here at the Games in badminton?
It's a good question. I think hopefully a high level of performance. We'll take each round as it comes, and we'll prepare for each match, and hopefully she can go get through a few rounds.